Fatality.
Hello everyone, we're back. Part 2. Let's fix this dogshit force feedback. I'm only joking. Hope you're all good. Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the second stream. We're going to attempt to fix this broken force feedback. I am on a mission to get this sorted. So I've got the recommended settings from Fanatec, but I know that they're going to need altering because last time that I didn't like them when I tried them beforehand. But we're going to try and get these settings at least to a point where it's comparable to before the patch. I think we can do it. We just need to mess around with a lot of settings and get it somewhere where we like. But yeah, let me just check the audio, by the way, because I've been on Elgato, so there's a high chance the audio won't be on. Oh no, audio's on. That's weird. Oh, yeah, I didn't use the Elgato. I used an old thumbnail picture. I cheated. That'll be why. So we're going to do some testing of manufacturer. I don't know what manufacturer I'm going to go, chat. I've got no idea because at the moment, I really feel like your choices are so limited to what car you can go because the physics are so bad at the moment with MR cars. Now, will they fix the physics for Season 2? This is where you could take a risk and go an MR car and just pray they fix it. But let's be honest. Do you have that faith in PD? Personally, I don't have the faith that they'll fix it. I'm just being honest. I really don't have the faith that they'll do it. Because we've seen that they tend to add more problems than fix problems. So I have no idea what I'm going to go, chat. I have no idea what I am going to go. Right. Let's just go and create a lobby. So we know lobbies are working all right at the moment, chat. So that is one good thing. The lobbies seem to be slightly better. Let me just shrink this. Let me just shrink this preview. I've got a big, massive preview there. I don't need it that big. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you all turning up for the second stream of the day. We're going to stream probably until about 10:30 because we need to, because we've got to test this out. So got to go to at least 10:30 here because it's 8 o'clock already. So we've done, I think it was about 7.5 hours earlier, and we're going to do a few more hours now. But yeah, you have to figure this out. I don't know what the, I know it's ×1 fuel, ×1 tire wear. I don't know. It looked like it was cloudy, so I might just set static conditions in cloudy, just to try and get this force feedback somewhere. Where, I don't know. I wouldn't go Genesis because I don't like four-wheel drive, so as most of you all know, I will never ever go a four-wheel drive in Group 4 or an FF car because I can't stand them cars. I will always go either MR or FR for both cars. I will never touch four-wheel drive or FF. I really dislike the handling on them, so that's where I stand with regards to that. So my options are pretty limited because if Subaru had a good Group 4 car that wasn't four-wheel drive, I'd probably go that. Even though it's been nerfed, I'd probably still go it because I like the way it drives. But the main option is Toyota. But do we really want to go Toyota? That seems it's like I don't know, Group 4 races in the 86. I don't know how they're gonna be. Honestly, AD mate, go back to my first stream, AD. I don't know if you saw. I went in this morning. We went on to the games. They came, we went in and tried it, and I was like this. I was like I literally instantly went, wow, my wheel feels broken. I was like, what's wrong here? Something's not right. And I was like, oh, I must have done something wrong. So went back in, and then I was like, no, something doesn't feel right. And then someone said they've changed the settings for the GTDD Pro, and then everyone came in the stream saying, my wheel's broken, my TGT's got no force feedback, my GTDD Pro doesn't seem to work at all. Just something that they've done with the set. I don't know why they've done what they've done, but yeah. They basically broke the force feedback. I mean, we did warn you yesterday to not build your hopes up and that they would probably break something rather than repairing it. We did say yesterday, I think I said that, so yeah, at least we gave the warning. Testing manufacturer. So I'm just going to test a few cars out here. I'm not even going to put a capital because I can't be bothered. Right, it's 4 laps, I think. Not that track, though, because 4 laps of that would be really boring. No. Chat, is it the 24-hour layout? Is it the 24-hour layout? I would presume it's the 24, not the... Which one is it? Someone let me know. Yeah, it's got to be 24-hour layout because I've seen the pace. It's all right. I've seen the lap time, so it has to be 24-hour layout. We're going to do preset weather, and I'm going to do... We're going to do... We don't want... We just want cloudy but dry. No, we don't want that. We want... It looked like it was cloudy, so I'm just going to set it as cloudy. And I'm just going to put equal conditions mode on. Just so that... because I'm mainly going to be doing this to test out force feedback. I don't know what the race is set at yet because I haven't picked a car. So I'm trying to get the force feedback here right. So we're going to do that in this track. We'll do... I don't know what time of day it is, so I'm just going to do afternoon. Got no idea what time of day it is. It'll be a rolling start. I've been told that the T150 has no issue and the CSL has no issue. So I've spoke to a few other people and apparently the CSL has no issue. So the only other alternative that I can think of is eventually just put the CSL back on. But I don't really want to do... I'd rather fix this wheel. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I am going to try and fix this wheel. And if that doesn't work, then we might be... Yeah, it might have to do something else. Tyre wear is ×1 ×1. Calster, have you seen the Supra as well, mate? I'm not even gonna... It makes me laugh. Do you know what's really annoying, Calster? I don't know if you watched the first stream today. So people in the chat will know. We did a lobby, right? And I literally just threw some random settings together. And we created a race that was probably better than anything PD have created in the 3 months of having daily races. Literally created a better race than they've done in 3 months within... How long did it take us, chat? The first attempt, obviously, I backed out by mistake, but it probably took me about... Just by, like, using a bit of common sense with the rates of tyre wear and stuff, we created a race that was almost perfect. But PD can't do that in 3 months. It took me 2 minutes to do. I just wish they'd ask for help sometimes, you know, because there is so many people out there, creators, community, that would be willing to help them out and give them some good ideas. It's almost like they don't want the game to succeed. And that's what's annoying at the moment. What tyres is it, by the way? What tyre? Is it just hard tyres, chat? I presume it's hard tyres only. Because I think that's all that I've seen on there. I don't think you need to use the mediums or anything. Or is it hard tyres? Chat, someone let me know. Is it medium or hard tyres? I can't remember. Shortcut on. That's on there. Collision penalty. Collision on. Pit lane on. Ghosts in a week. I don't know if they've banned these for... Have they banned these for sport mode? Anyone know if they've banned these for sport mode yet? Can't remember if they have. I will leave them on just in case they haven't, because I won't be using them anyway. Okay. I'm amazed that it's starting tomorrow with the current situation, but I've got to try and get this force feedback fixed now. I'm just going to be... So for an hour, we are literally just going to be trying to get force feedback. So just to let you know, we're just going to be driving free on the track, do what you want, you know, just drive round, because I am trying to figure out the force feedback. Trying to check I've got everything right, because you have to make sure with this game, because once you're in, that is it. You can't come back out, can you? You're stuck in the settings. So I'm just creating a random... I don't know the time of day or nothing. I'm just trying to get something that's vaguely close to it. Okay, I think that's all okay. Let me just double check BOP is on, because I don't want to go in there with no BOP. Tire type racing, default, initial fuel is default, grip real, ×1 visible light, slipstream real, boost, BOP on, prohibited. Okay, I think that's correct. Mike, chat, can we get a legend shout out for Mike straight away in there with an early donation? Thank you for the $4.99 mate. Good afternoon, Key. I've heard of you put it in. Yeah, the compatible mode. What I will say to you is the compatible mode doesn't bring it back to pre-update. It just turns it into a CSL basically, and it doesn't feel as nice. You don't get as much detail in the force feedback. So I don't recommend you doing that. What I recommend you doing is wait it out and see if we can fix this force feedback, because the detail's lacking in the compatibility mode. I've tried it. There is so much lack of detail in the force feedback. I wouldn't use it. I would advise you stick with the blue mode. I tried the compatibility mode and it felt dead. It might be drivable and it might be fast, but it felt so dead for force feedback. I think your progression might limit you a bit when you get used to the force feedback, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't recommend doing that, but if you want to use compatibility mode, that is the option you've got as well. But let's create this lobby. Feel free to jump in. Big legend shout out for Mike as well, please, chat, and a big thumbs up. Appreciate the donation there, mate. Thank you very much. No, you can, Alan. On the GTDD Pro, you have a lot more options available to you than a TGT. This is the thing. So this won't work for TGT users because you haven't got these options. But on a GTDD Pro, you have so much more options on the wheel that I can change, and I can try and bring it back to what it was before. So I'm going to go on to their recommended settings now. So what we're going to do to start with is I'm going to put in Fanatec's recommended settings. And then we shall... and then I'll alter. Let's just get in this for now. Let's just jump in the Mercedes for now. You okay, Randy? How are you, mate? There is the game code. They will fix it eventually. They won't leave it. There's too many people complaining. You've got world champions and Olympic champions from the game that are calling them out and talking about it. So they will fix this. I'm sure they will. I'm pretty confident they'll do it, because there's too many people that are calling them out about it. Let me just get these settings on me from phone. Right. So I'm gonna put in the Fanatec recommended settings, and then we're gonna okay, that's a bit. Then we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm gonna start off with. I'll read it out as I do it, just so you lot can know. You can see it, obviously. The FF needs to go to 100 apparently. That's peak. That's correct. NDP 50. I've got that on 100. We'll try this. We'll try it. I have no idea, but we'll try it. I'm gonna probably have to change a lot of this stuff, because last time I did these recommended settings, I didn't like how it felt, if I'm honest. It felt very weird. The NFR is 25. NFR is off on this, so... Oh, God, these are way different. Loads has changed on this. NIN. NIN is off, that's right. That's... So they've got... I've got that on the same setting as them. The FEI... 90, that's going to be too high. I'm pretty sure that'll be way too high, but we'll try it. The force effect 120 apparently, and that the spring off. Okay, so we'll turn it off, and that off as well. This is weird. I'm gonna try this, but I have a feeling this is gonna feel worse than what it did before for me. But we'll give it a go. We'll see. See, the problem was, from my experience, there was no issue before. You just had to change a few settings and it felt fine. So PD have just made a change that wasn't really necessary. Oh, wait there. What was it that you had to do the in-game settings at? 10.1. What? That can't be right. 10.1. I mean, I'll try it, but I don't think that's going to be a good move. Right, let's go to track and let's just change this. 10.1 feels way wrong. Kia, mate, thank you so much for the PayPal £3.11, mate. Absolute legend. Have not been able to check much myself other than the Supra. What other cars are better or worse? Any good MR cars yet, or is it still... It's an FR club only, pretty much, still at the moment. So FR cars are what seem to be the go-to. Why does this not... So yeah, if you want... It seems to be... What the where's... Chat? What am I doing here? Let me come out of there. Controller settings. I was on the wrong bit. So apparently do this one. Yeah, so it seems that FR cars are the only way to go at the moment, in my personal opinion. But they could change this. So basically they've nerfed the Subaru, they've nerfed the Beetle, they've improved the Supra massively to a point where it's now OP at a lot of tracks. Although it won't always be OP. Suzuka, for example, the Supra will not be the best car. Probably the Beetle. What else did they nerf? They nerfed the Aston Martin Vantage V12. I have no idea why they did that, because it was already crap. So they basically... They killed a car that was already good. I mean, sorry, they killed a car that was already bad. Which is really strange, because the V12 Vantage was a bad car. It needed a BOP increase, not a BOP nerf. So that one's really... I don't know why they did that. I cannot figure it out. Corvette, I think, didn't really change in terms of BOP. I think it's pretty much the same as what it was. Like I say, the Beetle got nerfed. Jaguar, I think, stayed the same in Group 3. Mercedes had a BOP buff, so it had a little bit of an improvement. I think it had like 6 horsepower. So Mercedes should be a little bit better. BMW should be a bit better, I think. The M6, because that had an improvement in power. What else? Genesis, I think, stayed the same, I believe. I think that stayed the same. I don't think that changed. So that should still be all right. Because a lot of other cars have come down, so it should still be pretty decent, the Genesis. Group 4, though, BOP again, completely changed. So there's so much that you got to factor in with your choice. But can we make sure you get a big thumbs up and a legend shout out to Keir, please, for the donation through PayPal. And Tristan as well. How are you, mate? Thank you for the $349, mate. Hey, you, mate. How are you? Thank you so much for the donation. Chat, big thumbs up and a legend emote to Tristan, please, for the support. Legend. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Right, let's try this out. I can't believe this is right. This feels wrong. That can't be right. I feel like one sensitivity is going to be way too low, but let's see what happens. Would help if it doesn't matter about the penalty. You okay, Pumpkin? Come on, just what you... Oh my god, that's way too much force feedback, chat. That's not right. Who's... It's clipping like crazy. You want to shout legend? Go on then, give it a big legend shout out. Legend! There you go. Ultra low, thank you for the £2 as well, mate. Something going on that we don't see. Politics. No, I think they've just not done a very great job with this. So yeah, I think PD just need to get their act together, in my personal opinion. I think they've been a bit... I don't know what they've been doing. This has got too much FEI, I'll tell you now. Other than that, might not be too bad, but there's not enough sensitivity as well. So don't use the 1. I'll tell you now. That 1 sensitivity is not right, and these settings are way too... There is force feedback here. I've got a lot of force feedback with what they've done, but it's probably doing more harm than good to the way the car... Like, it's too aggressive on the curb. So I know straight away that the FEI needs... Because the FEI has a big influence on this. So I'm going to lower the FEI down, because that's way wrong. Let me put the FEI down to 70. Let me just try that now. It's clicking. Too much force feedback on. Yeah, this too aggressive in my view. This. Yeah, look, you can feel it. Look at that. It just nearly ripped my arm apart there. I don't think these settings are really the best. I'm gonna have to alter them. Because the wheel's just got a mind of its own. Do not use them Fanatec settings, chat. Seriously. The wheel's got a mind of its own like that. It's literally controlling itself. The car is... the wheel's moving on a straight line. That's not the right settings to use. So let me change this. Right, I'm going to go back to the pits because they are not. Don't use them. Whatever you do. So that'll be the. I think that needs to come down personally. I think that needs to be 100. That also 60, back to what I had it before. Let's put that back to what I had it. Let's just go back out of the pits there. This is the thing, you know, like some people, like, they're probably trying to help you out, but them recommended settings are probably from someone. Oh, hello. My wheel wasn't straight. They're probably from someone who doesn't play the game, so they don't properly understand the way the game is. By the way, did I say to get a legend emote out there for ultra low music, please? Thank you so much for the donation, mate. Get that thumbs up and a big legend emote for ultra low, please, chat. Yeah, apparently the T150 hasn't changed, but they could have done a core change to the way it is. Let's see, there's too much. This feels better, but what I would say is it might be. I feel like it needs a little bit of a change in the center spring. I can feel there's a. Yeah, I know it's Morrissey, affiliate manager, but I'm guessing he doesn't play the game as much as what we do, if you know what I mean. So I wouldn't always recommend using them settings. You're probably best looking for someone who's playing the game consistently. They're way too aggressive. If you want to be fast on this game, you'll lose so much time with settings like that. In my opinion, you'll lose seconds a lap. No, I found them a little bit too aggressive, Shy. I think they're too aggressive, them settings. Let's just see what it's like here. See, that bomb's not flicking the wheel out as badly anymore, although it's still a little bit. Yeah, I've just done the settings that they provided after the update, and they're way too aggressive. Way too aggressive in my view, but that's just my opinion. I'm just trying to help you lot out. I think that what the issue here is the spring and the damper being off. I think you need the spring and the damper on. Nah, there's no rain. We tested it. There's nothing that happens. This is just, we've just set this up to. Remember, I've done my own settings here, but we tested the time trial and there was no rain at all. Right, I think I need to alter the spring. Feels a bit better at the moment with what I've changed, though. It feels less violent, like it wants to kill me. Be interesting how it drives at Monza as well. Do a bit of driving with this to get used to it, and then this car feels very, very sketchy on power. That's flat for it. There's something like it's steering too much for me. I need to alter this. I don't like it when the wheel tries to steer for you. I like to be in control of what the wheel's doing. Books, absolute legend, chat. Can we get another ledger shout for Fuchs with all these donations he keeps doing? Thank you so much for another €20, mate. You're an absolute legend of this channel. Thank you very much for your support, Fuchs, mate. Should I be happy that the DD Pro was sold out? I still think you'll be able to sort the force feedback, because I've got it a bit too aggressive now. So I think with a bit of work, we'll have these settings just as good as before. It's just a case of finding that sweet spot with the force feedback, because it's there. I've got the force feedback on my wheel now. Like you saw it before, it nearly ripped my arm off. You can get the force feedback in. You've just got to dial it in with the settings. So you need to just alter stuff. So it is in there. You've just got to find what you prefer. I'm obviously going to share. Once I've got settings that I feel confident with, I will share them all with you. Like they'll be in the description. I won't hide anything away. You know me on this channel. Anything I find out, I share with you lot. So we will definitely keep you lot, you know, in the loop when it comes to any settings that I've altered. Oh, understeer there. Right. Let's go back. Let's go back. That's a bit too much. What is it that's doing that with the sensor spring? By the way, can we spam that legend emote? A big thumbs up there for Fuchs, please, everyone. Another €20 donation. Serious legend, I tell you. I know you're only joking, Fuchs. Alright, what? I don't even know what that one does, but that... I wish I knew what some of these settings did. Like, I don't want to mess with stuff if... See, they changed. That was on 100 before, it's on now 50. That was on 100, that's now 25. That's off, and that was on before. That's spring effect. Let me just put spring effect on 100 and the damping effect off and see what happens with that. So I'm just gonna... I've put the spring effect on 100 and the damping off. See if that helps a bit. Now, that might be a bit too... Let's see. Too much. Maybe it needs 50% in the middle. It's now, see, like it's very, very loose again. With that, with the spring effect back on, it's gone very loose feeling. So let's alter that so that I've got spring effect. Let's just go down to 50%. See, well, I'll put it in the middle of what I added and see what that feels like. Yeah, I know I'm running 10.1 at the moment, but it was really aggressive before. I might alter that to 10.5. I feel like 10.1's too extreme. Can we do that from this bit here? Don't know why we can't do that from this menu anymore. Why is that? It's a bit annoying, that. I know what you're saying, Robo, but I want to help people out, so I'll try and get the settings as good as I can. So I'm not going to give up on the game. I will keep playing it and trying to solve the issues that we've got. If I can make, you know, if we can help people out, that's what we want to do. No, on the settings it says 10.1 that he's using, Patrick. It says 10.1, not 5. It says 10.1. There's no clipping really at the moment. I'm not getting clipping, I'm just... It's too much control in what it's doing there. Right, let's go back to what I know. Piss off. Let's go back out with that. See what that feels like. I've looked at the weather radar in time trial, and there's no chance of rain. That's why I've got this set up to be dry. I know they've changed the weather radar though. We saw that earlier. You can only look at 50 miles away now. So they've altered the weather radar. I get that, Robot. I understand where you're coming from. I honestly can't criticize anyone that doesn't want to play it in its current condition. I mean, I don't blame you. Like I said earlier, Gran Turismo should be a game that you pick up and play and that you don't have to worry about messing around with settings all the time. And I think it's going to annoy quite a lot of people because we found that different cars were handling totally different, like with the force feedback. So it almost felt like I had to change the force feedback every time so it felt like I had to change the force feedback every time I went in a different car, which is not something that a lot of people want to do. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's technically 100 miles because that equals 50. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. So it's 100 miles away, yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit of still a bit violent on the curbs. Still too violent on the curbs, so maybe a little bit of... I'm gonna just get out of this car's way. Let's just add a little bit of... Where was it? Damper. Let's just put the... Okay, that's already on. Damper effect. Let's just see what happens with that. And that's got rid of the effect of the force feedback a bit now, though. Seems to have dampened them a bit. Bit too much, maybe. Wheel's too light in the middle again. Now I've got that weird light wheel again, chap. It's like... Yeah, oh, I don't blame Aura. It must be horrible. Like I say... This is annoying me with this wheel where I can change things. So if you're on a TGT, it's really, it must be so frustrating. Still getting the lags when people join and leave. I just want it to feel like it did before the update, chat, and it's really annoying that I can't find that feeling. At the moment, I just don't know where the settings are at because they just feel so all over the place. Let's just see. I'm going to change some other stuff here. Right. Just try that on that. Definitely think that's right for that. Let's try 90 on that, but then actually let's go 110 on that. Spring effect 50. Whoa, Kinetic, mate! You legend. Thank you for the £45. Chat, can we get a legend emote out there for Kinetic, please, for the £45 donation? Absolute legend of the channel. Great racing earlier. No, honestly, Kinetic, I can't get the feel of the force feedback at all. It's kind of stressing me out, to be fair. It's really stressing me out I just want it back to how it was before the update. It's really pissing me off. But chat, can we get a massive, massive legend shout out for Kinetic? Another £45 donation on this stream. This guy is a serious legend of the channel. Kinetic, mate, thank you so much for your support. And yeah, it was good racing, mate. I'm not too happy about not even being able to keep up with you, if I'm honest. But we'll try and fix that once we've got the feedback sorted. Although, we did do a 47.4. I did a 47.4 in Monza with the Supra with no slipstream. So the potential's there. I just can't seem to get the consistency with the force feedback. And that's what I'm lacking at the moment. So hopefully we'll get there eventually. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for your support though, Kinetic, mate. Absolute legend. Chat, thumbs up and a legend emote for Kinetic, please. Right, yeah, I've got them off now anyway, so that they won't. The SBR and the damper and the spring are off because I don't think it works on console. I think it's all down to the force effect and the force intensity that I need to get right here. So that's on 25, whereas that was on. Was that on 100 before? That might need to go. Let me try 45 on that. Right, I've just changed a load of shit here. Let's go and see. Yeah, I think most games on console don't use damping or as far I said that to Kinetic earlier, I don't think anything on console uses the spring or the damping effect. I was just messing with it to see if it does. You never know. But I think most console, only on PC do them effects really come into play, I think. Right, that's too heavy now. That's too heavy. That's got a bit too much weight through the corners. But that's because I know what I've opted to do that. So let's go lower on that. Not that setting. It's this one. Right, let's go back down to 100 on this. Okay. Okay, that weight feels alright. The weight, maybe it could be a bit better, the weight. It's a bit light, but I just can't, like, I had weight on my wheel before, and now I can't get that weight feeling where I want it. It's either like one way or the other. Thomas, you legend. Thank you so much for the knock 20, chat. Another legend shout out for Thomas, please. What is the force feedback issue at the moment? G29. I don't know. Is it G20? I don't know about G29, but yeah, we've got a lot of issues with the DD Pro and the TGT, but I'm not sure about the G29. What's going on with that wheel? I don't know if it's the same as it was before. But I'm convinced. I'm dedicated to getting these force feedback issues sorted because I want to enjoy this game. And I don't want something as stupid as PD messing with the force feedback ruining it for me. So I am going to figure these settings out and then we can share them with you and see if you like them. The bumps are being a bit aggressive at the moment. Thank you so much, mate, by the way. Can we get a legend emote and a big thumbs up in the stream there for the donation? Yeah, I've heard someone say, I'll say the G29 is a bit better now. Yeah, Amazon selling out of G29. Yeah, because they probably haven't altered anything, but the core changes they've made to the game have probably impacted the G29 a little bit. That's probably what's happened. It's a janitor doing the updates. Honestly, mate, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, going by what's been happening. Doesn't feel, it feels alright at the moment, just need to get, oh, smoking. What? There wasn't even a car there. What? Unless they quit, but there was no car there. Phantom Ghost. Bit of smoke going up. Oh, no. No warning of the grip. Stressing me out, this. What is wrong with these settings? What is it that's doing it? I still think, let me just try something. I still think that this isn't right. I'm not convinced by that being on that being correct. Let me just try and work around the settings that I had, but changing this wheel based on them. I'm sorry, Cured Bacon, mate, but you're wrong, mate. You've got literally every single driver in the top split who, you know, they know about force feedback. Everyone's saying it. We're not making shit up. So if your opinion is you like them, that's fair enough. Force feedback is very, it's interpreted different. But I'm telling you now, it feels weird. Like, but if you're enjoying it, I'm made up for you that you're enjoying the new settings. That's great. I still think they need to fix it though, personally. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see what that feels like. I know what you're saying, but I don't think he's right, because the feeling's gone in the wheel completely. No matter what I change, I cannot get the same feeling back that I had before, and that's not good, because you want to be able to get the feeling of the wheel. Go back up to 50 for that. Just messing with these settings while I'm driving, just to see if what changes what. Go up to 70 on that. That's not right. Like, I can feel like there's just no feeling in the wheel. Oh, no feeling at all there. It just feels like you could just literally be driving around like that. Just that can't. Just up that to 120 and see what it feels like now. Everyone will have different opinions on it. In my opinion, they need to fix it. They need to. I would say 90% of the players that are trying this feedback out will want it fixed. I'm telling you now, they'll want to see it fixed. Yeah, I don't feel connected. Like, that's my issue. I don't feel like I feel like I'm hovering, if that makes sense to you. I feel like it feels very hovery. Like, you don't feel like your tires are on the surface, because I'm not feeling that contact, and that's missing that's a major part of the game that you need to be feeling. But I might have to go to compatibility mode and just go back to my old settings, you know, chat. But I can't remember my old. I'll have to go into my videos and check my old settings out. Luckily, they're there in the old videos. I've got no feeling here. It just feels dead. Like, the wheel feels dead to me. I know I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that you've got different interpretation of force feedback. That's all. Everyone has different interpretation. It wouldn't just be like, go and look at Aura. Aura's not playing the game anymore because of the current feel. There's loads of people that have just said it's undrivable. We're not making this up. What I'm saying to you is your interpretation of force feedback might be different to mine. So what you like is different to me. I have my feelings of what I like. You have yours. Before the update, I had great feeling of force feedback. Didn't need it changing. It felt brilliant to me. So your interpretation might have been different before the update. I'm not feeling anything, Cured. It's just different. You're saying it's better, but that, in your opinion, it's better. That's what I'm saying. In your opinion, it's better, which is fair enough. I respect your opinion, But in my opinion, it's worse. That's just my view. So, different opinions. Right, let's see if we can... I'm going to go back to my old settings and try compatibility mode, because this feels really awful. Let's see what we can do. I can't feel the road. I mean, if you can, that's brilliant, but I'm not feeling the road anywhere near as much as before the update, but each to their own, each to their own. Right, let me just get my settings up from this video. I'm going to use compatibility now because I cannot get the settings right there, so I've just got to go into my video to get all the my settings off here, so I can get back to what I had on before, and then I'll go into compatibility mode. Peak. That DPR 100. Like I say, some people might like the changes, but I think the majority don't like it from what I've seen. Well, that was off before. Wonder what that actually does. Inertia is off, that's right. That's the same. Let's take that down. Right, let's just put... I'm going to take it down to what it was before, and then I can alter stuff after I've done this. Don't think that's going to do anything on console, but I'll just set it the same just in case. DPR 100 90 80. Okay. Right, that's back on that. So let's go back to these settings that I had before. That's not right. Let's put it in compatibility mode. And then we'll alter from here and see what I can get it feeling like. No, not yet, Twig. I'm just trying to figure it out now. I'm putting it in compatibility now, and I'm just gonna see if I can get any settings that I like on this mode. I know it's not ideal, but if I can find something that I like the feel of, I'd rather like the feel of something than go with what technically might be better. When if I like the feel of something, I'll drive better. Right. I actually prefer this now. I'm not getting any feedback off the curbs or in this compatibility mode. It's just riding over the curbs and nothing's happening. Like no force feedback at all, and that's what I don't like. But the weight's on the wheel again though. But I need to feel force feedback, that's a problem. Awful mic. I've got nothing. There's no force feedback coming off the curbs at all. It's completely dead in compatibility mode. I've got weight on the wheel, but there's no actual feedback coming through. So when I go over a curb, nothing. It's almost as if you're going on a flat surface. And I don't think that's going to be good, because you'll have no idea of what the car's actually doing. But the car feels more drivable like this, so that's the only thing. It feels more... Honestly, it actually feels a little bit more controllable. Like, I'm not feeling force feedback, but the car's more controllable, which is really weird. Let's just carry on like this and see for a minute, just see what the car's doing. Like, even when you go on the grass, it doesn't, it feels more, you're not feeling any like feedback that will kick you out. It might be better doing this, you know, and just sacrificing force feedback over curbs. At least I've got a feel of weight to the car, and like as if it's on the road a bit. Wonder if I could add in the feedback though with the I didn't feel going over that curve then, it was just totally smooth. Very interesting. I'm going to do a whole lap like this and just see. We'll go for a proper lap. I'll test it out. It's weird because I've got no force feedback at all from curbs, but it's more dry. It feels more drivable. Like I feel like I could push more on this setting. I reckon we might be able to change the setting though to get a bit of feedback from the curbs in this compatibility mode. Maybe. Where have you shared them, Cure Bacon? I haven't seen where you've shared them. I haven't seen the comment, mate. Obviously, if you put them on Twitter or something, I'll try them out after the stream, or we'll try them out in a minute, but I need to go to a different profile to try them out, because I'm going to leave this as profile 1, just so I've got a compatibility mode that at least is drivable with the race tomorrow. New penalty system. Not that much of a take on it, really. Maybe a tiny bit better than what it was before. There's less penalties for little contact, but that means that people are going to get away with stuff. That's the only problem I have with it. So just do the setting. What settings are you on about? Do what settings though, Cured Bacon? What settings are you on about? This is what I don't know what settings you mean though. You're saying do them settings, but I don't know what do you mean? Not sure what ones you mean. Oh shit, don't read chat going through them. Yeah, fire. I saw it when we were streaming earlier. So when we were streaming earlier, we saw a few drivers getting spun and they didn't get penalties for them. The Fanatec ones, does he mean? Okay, I'll try that. And what was it you say? Do the NDP to 0 and the NIN to 0. Okay. I'll set up a new profile after I've done it. Oh, shit. I've got to watch where I'm driving. Once we'll go for a lap in a minute on this, and then I'll go for a lap with what you're saying and see if I get any feel from it. Do something. I will check it out, Cured, and see. I will see what it feels like. By the way, only 171 likes, and we've got 551 people in here. Can we try and get that a little bit fixed and see if we can get it over 300 likes? Because if half of you hit the like button, we should be near 300. So hit that like button. It helps me out massively. I do this for a job, so honestly, I much appreciate everyone who takes the time just a little hit of that like button. Yeah, it says it in the patch notes, they changed it. Right, I'm going to just put a lap together here and then I'll try them other settings. See, could have gone way faster through there. Ah, shit! Shit! Ah! That was actually not a bad lap up to that point. Right, I've got a feel of it anyway. Let's just go. Let's try again. Let's just. I'm gonna try. I'll save them settings. Let me put these other settings back in, and we'll see what it feels like. Hydrodynamics with another £5 donation. Chat. Can we get another legend shout out there for Hydrodynamics, please, for the £5 through PayPal? Which constructors you going for? Any tips? Cheers, mate. At the moment, I've got no idea. I am leaning towards Mercedes a little bit, but I really don't know. I might go Mercedes, though. But I know that Baptist... I'm not aiming to qualify. I'm just aiming to have fun. I think Mercedes might be a good all-round car. That's why I'm thinking of going it. I won't be going Ferrari. 100% will not be going Ferrari. I'm thinking of Mercedes. That's what I'm thinking of so far. So that's why I'm in it now. But thank you so much for the £5, Hydro. In terms of recommendations, Corvette might not be terrible. Subaru, Toyota's going to be brilliant for the first 7 races. Toyota with maybe the 86, maybe. Don't really know yet. But yeah, Toyota will be incredible in Group 3 if you're looking for a good Group 3 car. It all depends what type, whether you want good Group 3 or good Group 4. But yeah, hard one really. But again, thank you for the donation, Hydrodynamics, mate. Insane support on the channel. Thank you very much. Chat, Legend the Motor, a big thumbs up for the support, please. Right, let's set this up how they want us to. I like Mercedes, though. I have a bit of a soft spot for the Mercedes because I did my first ever official season on GT Sport with them. So would be not maybe just kicking off with our first ever season on this with it as well. Right, so let's re-put these settings in on my... I've got another profile I can use so I can switch between them and see which I prefer. Probably a good idea to do. Right, let's first of all get it back into PS5 mode. What am I on there? Right, sensitivity is auto, that's correct. FF... That's... right there. Oh, 1 second, chat. Right. I'll leave that for now. David, the legend, back in with a £10 PayPal donation. Thank you for trying to figure out these 4 feedback settings on the DD Pro. Will be great help with the limited time available. No worries, that's what I want to do. I'm not really worried about practicing this track that much at the moment. I'm more worried about getting the force feedback right so that we can at least feel comfortable, and then I can let you know what we've done and then you can feel comfortable, because that... I'm really disappointed in PD, if I'm honest, with what they've done to the game, because they haven't tested it. It's pretty simple. But we'll do our best and try and get it working for you lot. And if we can get something that I feel is good, then you lot can try it. That's the aim of what we're doing here. But chat, can we get the legend out there for David, please? And a big thumbs up. Serious legend of the channel. Supports the channel all the time. So can we get a massive legend shout out for David there, please, everyone? Spam that legend emote. Right. Why is this setting not the same as on here? I'm confused. On this other one, right, auto, that's 100. Peak. Right, this is, was it the NDP he said to put to 0? Wait there. What was it he said to put to 0? Can't remember, I need to scroll up. Trying to find where it was. Can't find it. Can't find it, chat. Was it the... What was it he said? NDP. He said to change something, though, didn't he? At 0. Yeah, I thought you said 0. Let me see. So he did say 0, so that's why I was asking. Right, so let's put that to 0. And what did you say? So off, basically. And... the NFR to off as well. That's off already. Nat inertia is on 3. FEI. I can't believe these FEI settings are going to be right, but 90 is going to give clipping, I feel, but we'll see. Spring is obviously off because there is no spring on console. That's off because there's no spring on console. Right, now we need to change the in-game again. So that is... Right, so this is... So with this, I'm presuming, what are you using in game though with that? So what are you using for the in-game cured? Are you using what they're saying, 10.1? That felt a bit weird for me, but I will try it if that's what you're using. We'll give it a go. I've just been on purple mode then. I've just been on it, pure sim. That's what I was just using. Okay, I'll try that again because... Oh, no, I've started the race. I didn't want to do that. Oh, leave that, chat. That was a mistake. Back out. Honestly, I didn't mean to do that. Right, let me just back out of this. Well, I can kick people now anyway, so that doesn't matter. Anyone carries on, we'll just boot them out. It's not really that problem. But SPR doesn't do anything on a wheel, though, Cured Bacon. I've been told that the SPR, the spring effect, doesn't work on GT. It doesn't have any effect. That wasn't the center issue. That was just the wheel coming out the pits controlling itself. I'll try it again, though. No, the FEI, I don't think... That would be even worse. 100% FEI will make massive clipping. I'm telling you now. Everyone must have... Have you... Right, Cured, are you on the boost kit? Do you have the boost kit? I need to know that because I reckon you might not be on... Have you got a boost kit? Right, back out, please. Back out. Or kick. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's just go back to track then. Okay, so let me try that again. Let's just try it again here. Honestly, I can tell you straight away this isn't going to work. I'll try it with the spring at 100. Like, this is going to be like... Remember at Le Mans when the car was doing the weird steering? You can't... No, that is awful. I'm sorry. I can't use that. It's coming crazy. Wait there. Let me change this. Let's see if the spring does anything. I'll put it to 100%, but I don't think that's going to do anything, to be honest. I don't get how you're driving it like that. Game, it's crashed, chat. Black screen. This is a new... by the way, I've heard about this. This is a new bug. It's a new black screen crash. There you go. This is quite common, apparently. Loads of people have reported this today. Oh, God, game. Give me hope. Give me hope. It's a new bug. I've heard about that today. It's quite common as well, apparently. Rip. Right. I'm wondering if it might be better testing out this force feedback in time trial, you know, while there's issues here. What do you reckon, chat? Shall I just pick Mercedes? Shall I just go Mercedes and test it out in time trial? Right, let's... So what do you say do? Turn it off, the wheel, and then return it back on now it's on PS5 mode, because that will be what's causing it. I'll try that out. No, I don't want to go to it. Wow. I'm not very good with... I'm not very good with the Toyota, so I don't see a point of going a car that I'm not very good with, even if it is OP. Because I'm not very good with it. Maybe I'm better going a car with that I kind of might be able to drive. So we'll go into time trial because I think while we're testing out the force feedback, it's better to do it in time trial. Yeah, that's the only issue I have. If everyone picks Toyota, we're screwed because I know that Baptist has gone Mercedes, so we ain't going to win for Mercedes. That's obvious, but not sure. I don't know what to go. I don't have to go something different. Let's have a look at what we can go. Let's have a little look at what options are on the table. That's not where you look at it. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. So, that's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's it's a no. 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 I want to go a car that I like driving, you see. That's the problem. I want to go something I like the feel of, but still annoyed that McLaren is just waste of time in McLaren. Literally. I don't want to go four-wheel drive. I've stated that a lot of times. So yeah, no. I will not be going a car with four-wheel drive. I don't like four-wheel drive. Andy, thank you for the £1 donation, you legend. Chat, get that legend amount out for Andy, please. Give him a big thumbs up for the support. Thank you so much for your support, Andy. Chat, spam the legend emote. Big thumbs up, please. No, I don't like Lexus. We've experienced Lexus before. I'm shit with it. I'm just fuck it. I'm just doing it. I can't be arsed beating around the bush. We're just going straight in. Just going in. I'm just doing it before I change my mind. I'm just going to do it. I know that Baptist has gone that, so we're not fighting for winning it. I just want to enjoy it. And I can't be arsed beating around the bush with the game in the state that it's in. I'm just going Mercedes. Done. Dusted. That's how quick we do our decisions on here. Straight and decisive. Nah, see, what's the point of going Toyota when every Tom, Dick, and Harry's going to go that because it's the best car? What happens if they BOP the shit out of it, which I hope they do, by the way? On PS5, probably not, I would say. Right, let's just go into free practice. And it depends what you want from ACC. If you want to race against the AI on PS5, great. It'll probably do you all right. But I would say if you want to... 1 second, let me just see. If you want to play online, then no. Better on PC, like Jimmy said. Let's just check this was on the right. It's the wrong settings. So let's just try these settings here now and see what it feels like, because apparently that wheel won't do it now. Someone said it only does that when you... I'm sorry, but that's undrivable. I don't understand how that's... You can't even keep the wheel straight. Look at the wheel when I move. It just... That can't be right. There must be a setting that's wrong there, because... I'm sorry, but that is not right. That can't be right, them settings. What have I got that's wrong? I've put the spring up to 100%. It doesn't do anything. That's not right. You can't drive that like that. That would have ripped my arm off then. That would have ripped my arm off. I'm telling you right now. That would have ripped my arms to bit. I don't get how you're driving it like that, mate. I don't... I'm going to have to add... Let's add the... What was it? The... what was the settings on here? I know that you can add the... I was using this before, but I didn't like it. I added these settings in before, the NDP and that. So they say 50 for that. I'll go to 25 and just see what happens. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's what they have, 50 in. That's not. That's just exactly the settings they had, though. I don't understand what's different. This is the settings I've already tried. I've tried this NFR on 25. I've already tried this. I've tried this, and it felt not too bad. It felt like I could drive it, but I just felt like it was a bit too aggressive like this. Let's just retry it. I've already driven it like this, so this is what we started off the stream using, but it's clipping. I can feel it clipping. It's clipping over the bumps. It shouldn't be clipping like that. They've got the FEI too high on that, I'm telling you. Let's just change the FEI. Let's go down to 70 on the FEI, because it shouldn't be clipping. You don't want that clipping effect. So when you're going over a bump, you'll feel like a weird clicky. Like, it's called clipping, where the force feedback's going too high. So on iRacing, you'll see it when it spikes. It actually has a clipping bar. So when the vibration's hitting, it's going too aggressive. You can feel it. You should never get a clipping effect. And it's doing it now. It's still doing it there. So something's too high. Click, mate. I've already done that. Like, it's clipping on braking as well. So when I'm braking, the clipping's kicking in. No, you don't want clipping at all, Cured Bacon. Clipping is bad. You really do not want to get clipping on a wheel. Even on bumps, you don't want it. You should never really hit a clipping point. I never like that because it just feels awful. This is where I'm saying everyone has different interpretations of what they like from force feedback. You shouldn't be clipping on a wheel. Let's just go lower arm. I'll go down to what I had before, 60 on the FEI. See if that fixes it. The wheel's driving itself again. It's too erratic. That's too. There is a lot of force feedback in there. Like Fanatec's proper settings, there is a lot of force feedback. But what I'm telling you is, what I don't like is when the wheel tries to drive the car. You can feel the wheel turning by itself. I hate that because it doesn't feel natural. It feels like you're not in control, and I feel like if the rear goes, it'll snap because, like, let's try and, I don't know if I can try and make the rear snap, and you won't be able to save it because when the wheel automatically recenters, it'll go too far the other way and you'll just spin out. No one's saying it'll ruin your wheel. It shouldn't be clipping. It's not a good thing. If you read into any like settings for force feedback, they always say you should try and avoid clipping. Like, even on ACC, I always try and stop it clipping when I play that. Let's go a little bit higher on one of these settings here that might be. I'm going to go a little bit higher on the, see, what was it? I'm going to go to 75 on that and see if, I'm going to go up to 75 and 50 and see what happens with them settings. Just to see what it feels like with them. Let's try that. That's even worse. Oh my god. Going higher on them is... It's like... Going higher makes it even worse as well. What is it that's doing that, chat? Like, because I've gone higher and it's gone even worse. That is super aggressive. Yeah, Do you know what? I can't use these settings like this. It's not for me. It's just not for me. There are settings. Yeah, but it's clipping all the time with them settings cured. Everywhere I go, it's clipping over little bumps. It's clipping going in a straight line. So that did the opposite of what I thought it would do, changing that, which is really confusing. It's just baffling me, this. No, you don't want 45 for the force feedback. I'm going to put that down to 100. Spring effect. Let me just put that to what it should be on. So NDP, and then that should be on 25, shouldn't it? So it should be, that's what they're saying, 50 and 25. FEI intensity 60. Leave that on 60 for now. That should stop the clipping. 100 for that. Spring effect, they don't have an effect on anything, so yeah, turn that off because it's not going to do anything. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, the 120 is not good. I don't like it, Twig. Everyone's got different interpretation of what they want the wheel to do on a game. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, not feel as immersed as it. Like, you want immersion, but you also want to go as fast as you can. This feels a bit better now, actually. Let's see what this feels like. Anyone else noticing with these settings that they've put on there, when you brake, you get a horrible vibrating that you really don't want to get when you're braking? Like, I'm getting a vibration through the wheel on braking, which you don't want that. Like, I mean, this is more drivable for me now, like it is now. This is a little bit more drivable, but it's still a bit, I don't know if it's a bit weak. Might need to alter the... Let's have a little go on the controller set and see if any of this... See, that's too low. That's what I think is making it a bit... overweight. Let's go in between that. Drifting. See, every bump's kicking the wheel, which is putting you offline. You don't want that. You don't want every bump to be affecting your racing line. That's what I don't really want on my force feedback. I want to be able to keep the car smooth. So I'm going to alter the wheels. What have I got it on there? 100. Let's go down to 97 on that. Let's try this now in between what I had it and what I had before. Just need to find the balance of the settings to see if I can stick with it. Brakes a bit early. I kind of want lap times and a bit of feeling from the wheel. I don't mind having, like I say, you want to be as fast as possible, really, don't you? Let's be honest, that's what most people want. Pause this. Right, so I've gone down to 97 on that. Still feel like this is not right on here. Feel like this is where it doesn't feel what it should be. Oh, let's try that. Let's just try it like that. Right, let's try this. Yeah, but that's what I want, Chris. I just want it to feel like it was before the update. That's all I'm asking. That's what I want. I just want the feel that I had, that it felt good before. I felt like there was loads of feedback. I could feel what the car was doing. I knew when it was going to snap, and I could save it. I feel like we've just gone backwards massively with the update, but we'll wait and see. They might change it back, or at least give us an option to go back to the preset, like the pre... It'd be nice if there was an option to go like to the pre-update or this one in terms of the way the force feedback is, so people can choose how they want the force feedback. It's vibrating on braking with these settings, you know. I really don't like the way it does it. There's no point just driving and getting used to settings that you don't like, money, mate. Honestly, that's just pointless. You've got to feel comfortable with your force feedback if you want to be competing with the best drivers in the world. You've got to be comfortable. At the moment, I'm not comfortable, so I'm trying to find a setting that will work for me, and then I can help people out. If this isn't, if you don't want to watch that, by all means, I understand, and I wouldn't blame you. But I'm trying to find settings and figure stuff out that will help you lot out. So, like I say, if it's not for you, then not much I can do about that. I apologise, but we've already done 7 hours of racing today with doing daily B and stuff and messing around. So this is all about just trying to figure the game out. I've got manufacturers that start tomorrow. I want to get the settings right for me, so I will take my time and I will be trying to figure them out. Oh, I think they will change it back, Joker. I think they will. They have to. They can't leave it the way it is. Too much on the sensor spring there. Feels like it's trying to censor for me a bit. Do you know, if I could just get rid of that one feeling, I could live with these settings. It's just a one feeling that the wheel's trying to turn for me at certain points, and I don't know what's causing it, because when I lowered that, it went worse, and when I went higher, it went worse. So nothing seems to do what I want it to do. Let's put that back up to 3. 50. Let me lower that to... I'm going to go down to 90 on that and see if that... Let's just try this. See what happens. not trying to do it as much now, actually. Oh yeah, the lobbies are now. Lobbies have been improved in terms of stability. PS4 and PS5 racing together seems much better, which is a massive improvement, and I made up with that because that was a big problem before. Wow, this car feels like it's locking up when I brake. It's weird. I haven't got ABS off, have I? But yeah, there is improvements. They've made quite a bit of like they basically PD tend to do like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's their problem. They fix something, but then they make a lot of things worse again. Well, playing games and streaming is my job, Frank. So, as it's my job, I tend to do as much of it as I can to help people out. So yeah, I do it as much as I physically can because it's my job. I put about 60 to 70. Well, I'd probably say about 60 hours a weekend on my channel. So, I don't know if you count putting 60 hours of work in as a job, but I do. So, there's something not right with them. I'm gonna have to go back to compatibility. You know, I can't use it like that. I have to use the compatibility mode. It doesn't feel right. Compatibility felt all right, like I could live with it. Let's see if I can tune in the force feedback on the curbs on compatibility, because I can't use that mode like that. It's horrible. I literally cannot drive with it. I have to use this. Right, let's restart this. I'm on compatibility, am I? Now this has gone like, what's happened? Compatibility's just gone I can't even look. That must be a bug. That's got to be a bug. Is it because it's because I've switched, isn't it? Like someone said before. You've got to restart the game and go back in, because compatibility mode, you need to turn the wheel off and do it again. Let's see if it works this time, because that felt like I had like stupidly high force feedback on. I hope they get these issues sorted, because it's going to annoy people, this. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That I also noticed that with like on the curbs with this compatibility mode, there's just no feedback on grass or anything. That's actually hurt my shoulder. Trying to keep that car then. I've tried the pause and on pause. I know that's what I always have the issue with, that with the wheel going heavier. That was different. That felt like it was something different. I don't know what it was. Right, let's just go back in and see if it's as bad. Yeah, the force feedback, everyone's talking about it. It's not just me. There's a lot of people. Yeah, I might need to wait there. It might be because I have got these settings wrong. This is what it is, chat. I need to go back to what I had on. Let's go back to what I used to have and see if that feels... Okay, that feels better already straight away. It's them settings there that were causing it. Right, how do I tune in some force feedback on the curbs? Because if I go on this curb, nothing. Like, let's drive on the grass. Nothing. It almost feels like I'm driving on tarmac. So, what is it that's what is it that will do that? So we've got... Maybe the FEI can go higher on this compatibility mode. Let's go up to 70 on that. And right, okay. Let me try 70 on compatibility mode. This might be a bit better. No force feedback on the curb at all. Are you off to bed? Already? Oh yeah, you're not in school tomorrow, are you? Give me a big cuddle with your Dirt 5 top on. My Dirt 5 top on.
You gave it to me.
I know I gave it, yeah. Do we just stay like this forever?
Yep.
And we not let go?
No.
We just hug all night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're tired now. You're getting tired. Give me a... Mwah. See you in the morning. Love you. Sweet dreams, Pumpkin. Right. No. See, no. Is it? I don't know. Check it out, Maura. You might be able to. I don't know if there is something similar with it. I don't know. Have you not got a PS? Oh, I don't think you can on that wheel. There isn't a PS. There isn't a mode button, is it? I don't think you can. No, I don't think there is. Just need force feedback off that curb. I'm not getting anything off the curbs, chap. This is really... Like, other than that, the wheel feels alright like this. I could live with this. Like... So, other than that one thing... Let me just... So, let's put that back down. Maybe the force effect can go higher. Let's try higher force effect. Oh, wait there. There's some feedback there. Oh, I've got a bit of feedback off the curb. Yeah, but on a T300, won't that put you into PS3 mode, which I don't think would work on a PS5. I don't think PS3 mode would work at all. No force feedback there. No force feedback. There's nothing coming through off the curbs. In compatibility mode, it just feels lifeless. But then the weight's where I want it in terms of how much weight's on the wheel. I might have to just use this mode until they fix it, you know. I feel like this is the only option I've got. And just live without not being able to feel the curbs, because I don't really have much of a choice, because I don't like the other mode. Let me put that... I'm in the purple mode already, chat. Come on, I'm already in it. I know. We're testing everything out here. I'm in compatibility mode, hence why we're talking about the curbs not doing nothing. Oh, I could feel curbs before, definitely. So this isn't running. This is not running the same as what it was before, because I could feel curbs before when I was going over curbs. I can't feel anything now. So there's no force feedback on the curb, so it can't be running the same as what it was before. Either PD have changed something fundamentally with the force feedback, the way it works, or this is not the same as what we were running before. Well, it doesn't feel the same to me personally. No, I'll just use it like this. I mean, I could live with no force feedback on the curves. It just wouldn't be ideal. That's the only thing. I think it's going to be what we're going to have to do, because I'm not getting that horrible vibration on this mode when you're braking. Nah, it won't, Nismos. I'm sorry, but I disagree with that. At least the car is, it's kind of controllable in this view. It feels, you still feel some of the bumps on the road. You just don't feel the curb force. You don't feel any curb. The car just almost glides over the curbs completely as if they're not there, which is really weird. But don't think it would affect my pace massively. It shouldn't do anyway. Just can't get it to rotate. Just keep going. Let's just keep driving. They wouldn't roll back the update. All they could do is just go back to they could just re-put the force feedback settings that were in before. I think that's the only thing they could do. So I'm just going to do some laps here, chat. We're just going to chill out and just try and get used to this. There's no point going into a lobby because I'm just not... It's just too much messing around in a lobby while you're trying to sort it. So I'm just going to drive. We'll do 4 or 5 laps here, maybe more. Just try and get used to this compatibility mode. I think it's the only answer that I think is worth using at the moment. I don't think it's worth messing around with anything else. It's very hard to get a feel for the... When you're braking, you're not getting much feel for the road surface, and it's just a problem with the physics at the like the whole force feedback at the moment's a bit broken, but we'll have to learn this and just get used to it. It's just no grip. Stop that lap again. I know, Aura, mate. So for me at the moment, I've got weight in the wheel, but I've got no... In compatibility mode, I've got weight in the wheel. The wheel's got weight in it now. But there's just no feedback off the curbs. Or there's just nothing like... I mean, look at the wheel going over the straight. It's hardly moving. That's where there's just not enough feeling. In the braking, it feels a bit weird in combat. Does anyone know if the braking and the accelerator work different in compatibility mode? Because it feels a bit strange. I didn't get any oscillations before the update. Never had it. So I don't know what people were talking about with that. I never experienced any of that. And my force feedback was fine. So it must have been some people had different settings on the wheel that were causing it, but I wasn't getting any before the update. I know. Have you tried Aura? Have you tried loading it up on a PC? So maybe try loading your wheel up on a PC and changing the baseline settings. I don't know if you can do that on a TGT. If I remember, you might have been able to if I remember, but go into the actual calibration on the PC and see if you can adjust stuff and make it a bit more aggressive on certain settings, and then try it. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. See if you can alter settings on the actual base on a PC so that you alter it like that and then try it. I don't know if it'll work. It might not work, but it might be worth a try just to see if you can change some of the settings there. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It probably resets as soon as you put it on the PlayStation, doesn't it? Because PlayStation uses preset settings. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Oh, on the sea. Yeah, it just reverts him back. You're right. I'm sure it will do. It's a shame because TGT users are even more screwed than the Fanatec users at the moment. They have to change it, Patrick, because at the end of the day, Fanatec won't be very happy with what they've done here. Like, I'm sure Fanatec will be trying to contact GT and sorting it out because it's PD that have messed this up. It's nothing to do with Fanatec. Like I say, you can't put the blame on Fanatec for this because This is not a Fanatec issue. This is a PD issue that they've messed something up. See if we can keep it on the track for a lap and then get a lap. I know this isn't a very good lap so far, but we're just gonna keep putting a couple laps and just keep trying to improve a little bit. I'm sure they'll. I think they're gonna have to do something about it, or I mean, everyone's talking about it, so I'm sure they will. Let's fingers crossed. So this is PD. You never know. Eshonko, thank you for the €5 donation, mate. Like watching your live videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much, chat. Can we get a legend emote out there for Eshonko, please, for the support in the stream? Much appreciation, you legend. Chat, spam the legend emote and a big thumbs up, please. Oh, I'm reading chat. Don't do that. Thank you very much for the donation. Absolute legend, I tell you. Feels weird driving with this like muted force feedback, but what else can we do? Haven't really got any other option at the moment. Unless I can try and figure out some settings with the PlayStation mode when I'm not live, you know, when people won't get angry at me for messing with them. I feel like people are getting annoyed at me for trying to get the settings right, so I might do that on a like off stream. Might do that tomorrow off stream. See if I can figure something out that will be so I can feel the force feedback, but it's not too much, or you know, I've got weight on the track as well. Oh shit. How many likes are we on, by the way, chat? I have no idea. We're probably not on many because it's been a bit of a frustrating session trying to get this sorted, but I appreciate everyone who takes the time to hit the like button, because obviously this is my job, so I do appreciate everyone who hits that like button. It means a lot to us, so thank you everyone who's already done it. Oh God. Didn't get that line right. No, I know, Anakin, but then the problem is people get annoyed, and I think it's best just to learn the track now and then. Yeah, I know the track obviously, but just try and get up to speed, and then tomorrow I'll mess with them settings to see what I can do. Yeah, a lot of people are saying T300 feels really good. From what I've heard, I won't be buying one of them, trust me. I'm praying they're going to do something about the settings on this. That's what I'm hoping. really hope they're going to do something. Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, the lap was awful anyway, but let's just go over the line so I've got a ghost. I braked too late. We braked too late. Right, let's just go over the line, then I've got a ghost to chase for the first part, at least. You okay, Smith? I thought I said night to you.
How many likes?
You want to know how many likes? I think you're going to be disappointed by. Just guilt tripping you, that's all. So, how many likes would you like to see on the stream at the moment?
Like 100. No. 300 some. 508.
580. You want to see 580 likes? I mean, you never know. We're on 369 now. So we need another 211 likes.
No.
Yeah. 580. 369 add 211 is 580. Listen, don't diss my maths. Spam that like button, chat. She wants to see over 500 likes in the stream, so do it for the little one, not for me. No, right.
131.
No, that's not right. It's 211 pumpkin from what we were on before, but I think we're close to 400 now because these people in the stream are legends. I've tried them revised settings. I can see why they're saying the feedback's better, but it's a bit unpredictable, I'd say. But I'm going to try and work my way around them settings that they put in there because I can see potential in the settings that was it Morris? I can see the potential in the settings that he put on the on there. I see the potential in them. But my problem is them settings. For example, if I use them settings in a super formula, I'm telling you now, that car will be lethal. It'll kill you. The wheel will go too heavy and you'll just be spinning. I know for a fact. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they, you know me. I tell the truth, and I'm telling you now. The way the game was driving before the update was better than what it is now. So people have different interpretations, though. Everyone, like I say, everyone has different. This is why I've always said, don't always take someone's force feedback settings because everyone's interpretation of force feedback is totally different. So you can't really judge what one person likes to the next person because some people just want to go as fast as they can and they just want to have a good feel of the feedback. They don't need like perfection, if you know what I mean. Some people want all the detail even if it slows them down. That's just the way it is with force feedback. Everyone has different opinions on it, so for him it might be better, but for me I think I'd prefer it the way it was before. Yeah, I can't feel anything on the road, if I'm honest. Like, that's the only issue I've got. But I can't feel much on the road at the moment with this. I've got weight on the wheel, but I can't feel any bumps or anything. And that's what's annoying me. Before the update, I could feel every little bump on the track. I could feel the bumps, and I could feel when I was like, going over a bump. Now it just feels a bit like hovery, like Kinetic said before. It feels like you're hovering a bit over the track. I can live with these settings we've got here, though, with the compatibility mode. Just doesn't feel as good as what it was before the update. That's the only problem I have with it. But it's drivable, at least. You know, that's a start. The fact that I can drive it like this without any major issues, better than nothing, I suppose. Flat out through it. No, MR are shite now, Josh, to be honest. MR are awful at the moment. You only have to look how far Quentin is off pace in the RCZ round here. I think he's like 6 seconds off pace. Quentin round here should not be 6 seconds off pace. I'm telling you this now. Quentin should be within like 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds at worst. And he's 6 seconds off pace in the RCZ. And that's one of the better Group 3 cars for MR. Imagine how bad the Ferrari and that will be, and the Lamborghini. Took that way too easy through there. Whoa! Again, there's no feeling of when it's going to snap with the... Let me just put the ghost on here. There's no feeling of when the car's going to snap with that compatibility mode. I'm just stuck with what I want to do here, with whether I want to go with Porsche shite. Well, wow, it's not terrible. Let's have a little look and see. So, top 10 so far is 758. Where is Quentin? Let's see. Quentin is... Let me just put it so I can see his actual name. Where are you, Quentin? Yeah, I've seen him up here. He's got to be up here somewhere. Have I gone past him? There he is. So Quentin's there on an 802 with the RCZ. And you've got Supra on an 850. So it's about 4 seconds off pace at the moment. Where's the fastest? So the Porsche there, Josetti's done an 801. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Pretty decent pace for the Porsche. Other than that, it's only Quentin in the MR. No, there's no MRs yet. 2 MRs in the top 50. There's another one there. See, we're seeing a few more down here, but again, I'm pretty sure I can get this Mercedes around this area at least. Should be able to. Surely I can get this around here. Just don't know what to do with the I don't know what to do, chat, with whether to just go with the full force of it, that the PlayStation feedback, or there's negatives to each. So what's happening with the compatibility mode is you don't get any feel for the rear tires when you're putting power down. There's just nothing there. You can't feel it. But you've got a bit more weight in the wheel in terms of like what you're feeling through a corner. I just don't know. It's really frustrating. I just wish that we could go back to what it was on. I really do. I wish we could just go back to that pre-update setting. It's kind of frustrating at the moment. They've killed the force feedback, David. So the force feedback's weird. I know. I don't know what to do. No, I think it's mainly only the GTD, the GTDD Pro and the TGT that have got the issue, I believe. I think. All right, let's... I can't. The only thing I can't when I go on that PlayStation mode, I can't be doing with the way it's vibrating when I'm braking. Like the wheel is shaking every time I brake. Digit, has Digit got settings? Where are they? I'll try Digit settings out and see what I think. I could do with seeing what Digit settings are. Do you know where they are? Has he shared them at all? I don't know if he shared them anywhere. All right, have you put them in the stream? Let's have a little look then. So we're gonna have to restart it, aren't I? And yeah, I mean, not everyone's got the same problem though. That's not true because it's only TGT and DD Pro users. Other wheel users like T300 and T150, I think, haven't got as much of an issue. Let me just. All right, let me turn that wheel off. Let me put it back to PS5 mode. Is he on PS5 mode or is he on compatibility mode? Does anyone know? I don't know if Digit will be on PS5 mode though. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a shit show with the... I can tell my pace is going to be so bad. He's on compatibility mode. Okay. So he's probably got similar to what I'm using, I reckon. Then I mean, I'll see what he's got, but I've just turned it off compatibility. Let's go back to compatibility then. Right, let's turn it off. 100. Yeah, I add different to that. Right, let me just stop the chat there while I'm on that. I'll stop it on while you've put it there, and then I'll try them out now. We'll put a third. I can do a third one that won't delete my other one anyway, so I'll do that. That is an advantage of this wheel. You can just mess around with your settings because you can save different. I think it's 5 different presets, so I can just go back and keep checking and like try different stuff. So I'll go into there. So that setup 1 is for setup 2 was the PS5 one, wasn't it? I think yeah. So we'll go into number 3 and we'll set up a different one now. So we'll do digits on setting 3 and see what it feels like. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the comment on there with his settings, and I'll set it up and we'll see what we can do. Right, so let's have a go. So we got sensitivity auto, obviously. Force feedback 100. I had that anyway. Scale is. Oh, 1 second. ADT back with another £20 PayPal donation, everyone. Absolute legend. Chat, can we get another legend shout out for ADT, legend of the channel? Always supporting the channel with these donations. So thank you so much, mate. Much appreciated for the £20 through PayPal. Hopefully you'll get force feedback. We'll get sorted before tomorrow's race. I did manage to order a PS5 though. Finally. Nice one. You got your PS5 sorted, made up for you, mate. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Chat, can we get a huge legend shout out for AD, please? Again, for more support on the channel. Always supporting the channel. He's an absolute channel legend, I tell you. Thank you so much, ADT, mate. Big thumbs up to you. Right, so FF scale, I can't see on any of your settings. I presume it'll be peak because it's always peak, so I'll just leave that like that. NDP off. Okay, we'll turn that off. Come on. Click. Turn that off. Sorry, by the way, I can't read any questions in the chat at the moment because I've got it stuck. I'm reading the settings of digits what he's using. So apologies if people are typing stuff in at the moment. Can't see it. I'm getting these settings off here. Off. FEI 100. Really? I think that's going to clip on 100, but FOR 100. Spring 4. Spring should... I don't think spring does anything, but I'll put it in there. DPI, I don't think that does anything, but again, I'll put it in there, but I don't think it will do anything. Oh, use a CSL wheel so you can map the buttons. Okay. I won't do that now, but I'll do it after. I know what you mean. Right. Okay, let's try this then. Let's go again. Let's try this. Let's see what digits. See, this is the thing though. Everyone's got individual preferences to force feedback, so I feel like you're best just trying to figure out your own, really. But I'll see what we can do. See what this feels like. This is what I've got an issue with. How are people getting around that? Because that's... Right, stay steady, wheel. Steady. Steady. Stay. Stay still. Oh my god. That's hurt my shoulder, that. No way. That's gonna kill me. See, why is it different for everyone? Is there some sort of issue with this game, do you reckon, where different people are getting different force feedback? Because I swear different people are getting different stuff from the force feedback. Why are other people like that? There's no way you can drive it like that. Oh, my in-game, that might be it. That'll be the problem. That'll be the problem. It'll be this because I've got that. What's he got on the in-game? Let me see. I didn't see what he had. In-game 810. Well, that's actually not much different. If anything, that's going to be worse, isn't it? Let's see. I think that's even worse then. Like, right. Tense the arms, keep the wheel as straight as we can. No, you can't. There's something not right with people because I'm telling you now, different people are getting something different on this game then because I can't. There's no way you can run that. Like, honestly, this wheel, watch, right? I'm gonna tense I'm gonna really try and keep this wheel like as smooth as possible for it. Right, tense up. There's something not right with the game. There's got to be something broken because how are some people running these settings? Restart game and wheel drag. Do you reckon restart the whole console and try it? Because this can't be right. No one could drive with this. This would be like undrivable for everyone. It's gonna break my wheel. I'm not willing to. We'll have to restart that. Let's restart the whole console because I've got the boost kit, Brad. I've got the boost kit, so I don't know if I presume Digit has as well, actually. But right, let's just turn it off. Let's turn that off. Let's restart everything. Let's just restart everything. I tell you what, it'd be like an arm workout, that though. Be proper. I mean, it'd be good for my arms, but that'd be about it. Be good workout. Let's try again. Let's turn it back on. That hurt my shoulder, that. Boost kit, yeah, I used to recommend it, obviously, but at the moment, I'm just trying to... I probably would still recommend it, if I'm honest, because it's just about getting your settings right. New gym. Yeah, I've been to the gym today. Yeah, it can't be good for your wheel. That definitely not. That's what I'm saying. I don't really want to. I was literally like that then, like gripping on for life. I'm not messing. I was like proper tensed up just to keep that in like a straight line and like through the corner. This is what makes me wonder: is there something changing between people's games with the settings? Is there something that's not the same? Have they broke the game somehow? Because we know they've done this in the past with updates where some people have had glitches and other people haven't, like grip glitches. I don't know if you remember the GT Sport grip glitch where certain profiles had more grip than other profiles. That was actually a thing on GT Sport very early in its life. I remember it. They were gaining like 3 seconds a lap through it. He likes low force feedback. Okay. That wasn't low. Let's just see if it makes a difference now, though. It might be that we just need to restart the console. Like you say, it could be just that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they've just told me his settings flash. Let's just see if it feels any different now. No, look, I mean... This is not normal. He's not used... This can't be the same settings. There's something got to be different here. There must be... There must be something on his settings that's not the same. Because as soon as I get to a corner, this wheel wants to murder me. No, this can't be. There can't be. I'm not even touching it. And look at my wheel. I'm not even moving. And look. What the hell? There's something that's different, right? Let's go through these settings again. There's got to be something that's not the same. Let me go through them again and see. Right. Let's try this out. Let's just double check. So that's auto. That's the same. That's right. Peak. Yep. Scale. Oh, wait, that. Sorry. 100. Peak. Off. Off. Inertia. Off. Yep. What's the that's off. Wait there. That might be why that's not off. That might be the problem. 1 second. That was on 11. That could be the issue. 100. 100. 40. 40. Okay, I think that could be the issue we've had there. One setting was on 11. So let me just double check. Let's retry it. Let's see if this is any better. Oh, my wheel's clicking, like clipping or something massively. Can you hear that? That's even worse. Nah, there's something not right. Again, look at my wheel. And that's exactly the settings he's running there. That's even worse now. This has to be a PD. There's got to be something wrong with the game, you know. This can't be a Fanatec issue. This is, well, it's not a Fanatec. This is a Gran Turismo issue. Something's broken in the game. Something's not right in the game. I'm telling you now, because this is trying to kill me now, right? With these settings on, I don't know if I've just pulled my shoulder. Right, let's I could try the wheel firmware maybe tomorrow. I can't do it now because I'd have to connect it to the PC and do it that way. But I'm pretty sure it's the latest firmware on it. I think it's just. I think we're on the latest one, if I remember. I updated it not long ago, so I presume it'll be the latest one. It's just, no. I haven't got GT Sports settings on there anymore. I deleted them. This is what I'm saying. If I'm getting different force feedback to someone using the exact same settings and the same wheel, how... There's something not right with the game, surely. There's not a problem with the wheel pull. Like I say, this isn't a wheel problem because it was working fine before today. There was no issue. And if I go into compatibility mode, it doesn't do that. It's not doing that in compatibility mode. So this is not a Fanatec issue. This is something in the... I'm telling you now, 100%, this is something in the game that's causing this. There's something not right. 100%. It's not a wheel issue. It's Fanatec. It's PD. Something in GT7 is broken big time since they've altered it. Because I can fix that issue by changing settings myself. So if I come out of here, like turn this wheel off, like that, turn it back on, I need to go back to normal PS5 mode or compatibility. I can change the settings and it won't do that. There's something just different with people's settings, I think. Could be, yeah, well, I did say this earlier. Different cars feel like they need different force feedback, so maybe it's a car thing as well. It could be just different cars. Maybe. Possible. That is definitely a possibility. Let me just turn that off and then back on. Let me go back to the other setting that I had. Right. This is on PS5 mode now. So I'm on PS5 mode. Changed it back to that. And this is... Okay, so if that... Alright, let me just check this. And with this setting here, we needed to change that as well, so... Oh shit, get off there. Which one was it? It was... Which way do we go with that? Is it this way? Can't remember. I think it's like that, isn't it? I think that's what we had. Actually, I went down to 4.3, didn't I? Right, let's just try that. See, if I do this now, it won't do it. So I'm using PS5 mode now, and it won't be anywhere. Look, it's fine. It's just there's a bit of lack of feeling in the braking as well. When you brake, it feels like you're locking up, and now the wheel feels a bit like flimsy. So it's a bit like I feel like, and look at the difference now. I can just steer it over here, a little bit of a steer over there. Totally different. I mean, I could probably go through the corner one-handed, no issue. Watch, so one-handed, no problem. But it needs a bit more weight on it now. I need to try and get weight into this setting on the wheel. So that's what I've got to try and feed into it a bit. So I will go... Let's just go up by 1 on that and just go in small mounts. It's not Fanatec, Joker. Why do you keep saying that? It's not Fanatec, mate. This is a Gran Turismo issue. Please stop saying it's Fanatec when it's not Fanatec, because it is a Gran Turismo issue. So please don't say that. See, when I brake, it feels like the tires are locking up, but they're not, because we've got ABS on. So it shouldn't be doing that. Let's just check something here. So when I'm trail braking, it's like vibrating and turning making the wheel on the steer. It's really strange. Brett, mate, thank you for the £1 donation, you legend. Chat, can we get a big legend shout out there for Brett Williams for the £1 through Super Chat? Thank you very much for your support, Brett. Big thumbs up on the legend emote, please, chat. I actually think I might have damaged my shoulder here a bit. I think I'm going to be suing. I'm suing PD. I'm going to sue them. They've hurt my shoulder. Pulled my shoulder out or something. See that when I brake? Did you see that? The car's locking up on braking. And I've definitely got ABS on default. It locks up. Why is it doing that, chat? Why is my car locking up and understeering in brakes when I've got ABS on? I'm not putting maximum braking down. Why is it? That's so strange that it's doing that. I can't understand it. My rear's not coming around. If anything, my fronts are just locking up and it's going straight on rather than turning. Look at my braking graph here. Wait there. Why is it stuttery? Like, it's not smooth anymore. Keep your eye on my braking graph and see if you see it like stuttering a bit. Look at the white bar in the braking. It's like the white bar in the braking's constantly doing this. What? Just look at the white bar. It's not smooth anymore. Why is that happening? Look at the brake. Can you see that with the brake? Look at this. Look at that. What is going on? It never used to do that. It used to be like smooth. No, it's not TC because it's on the brakes, Jason. TC doesn't affect braking. Yeah, it's flickering. That's what I mean. You know what I meant, flickering. So it's like going like that. Rather than being smooth, it's flickering and then it's understeering when it happens. I don't understand why it's doing that. This might be what I'm having the trouble with in the braking because I noticed it at Monza. It kept understeering. I wonder if there's a problem with... ABS is on, but it shouldn't be doing that. Never used to do that. It's like, it should be a smooth motion with the brakes. Look at it. Wow, what is it doing that for? It's like ABS is kicking in even with... It's like I've got ABS on weak and instead of default here, you know. Let's just try something here. I want to put it to weak. Okay. Right, let's put it back to default. I honestly think there's a bug with the ABS. Restart this. I don't remember it doing this in compatibility mode though. This is what I need to go back. Do you know what? Like remember how it's just on there, right? So we'll retry and I'm going to go into compatibility mode. And I'm going to put the settings on for compatibility, which one was it? It was number 1, wasn't it? I think it was this one. Let's just check. I think this was my settings for compatibility. Yeah, that was my compatibility settings. Okay. Right, so let's retry it. Let's just see if the braking's the same now. Let's just check it. Still flickering, but I want to see if it locks up in the braking zone. No, the wheel's not right. It's gone really heavy again because I need to restart the console again. I need to restart it. It's done that weird. Just restart it and then put these settings back to what they should be. So I need to put my in-game settings back as well. We know about that dead pipe. We obviously know that's happened. That was in the update notes. So sorry about this, chat. I want to get it feeling right, and at the moment it just doesn't feel right. It just feels really strange. And it's kind of frustrating me. So yeah, I apologize for this, but I've got to try and figure it out. I don't remember with other cars my braking curve. I've done track guides and I've never seen that braking being like that erratic. I've done like loads of track guides on this game and it's never been like that, I swear. Feels like it's causing understeer. Joker, thank you for the US 199, mate, you legend. Hit the like button, chat. Nothing but love for you, mate. Thank you so much for... It shouldn't break. Thank you so much for the donation, Joker. Chat, spam that legend emote. Appreciate the support, Joker, mate. Absolute legend. I don't know why they mess with stuff that's not broken. That's what I don't... That's what a lot of us... That's what Lopez even questioned. Cocaine was saying it on Twitter. Why did they feel the need to change the force feedback? There was nothing wrong with it. Like, no one... As far as I knew, there was nothing. Maybe some people were complaining, but I didn't really have a... As far as I know, most people were happy with the force feedback. It wasn't one of the things that needed changing. It's locked up again there. Felt it again. I don't blame you, Stephen. I mean, I'm going to try and figure it out. Or just get used to it. I'll have to, like, you know, I've got no choice. So I'll just try and get used to it and see if we can find any pace with it. But I'm not massively confident. I feel like we're going to be way off pace with the way it is at the moment. But I can only do the best I can. I'll just see if I can get like anywhere near 300 points from a race and then just bail it, basically. That's the thing, I want to use the buttons for like traction control and stuff, and at the moment I can't do that with compatibility, which I'm on now. So that is a little bit annoying. No, I don't, I mean, yeah, it was changed in the patch notes, Stephen, so they know they've done it. Why they done it is another question. Like, this is what's annoying about compatibility mode. It is almost identical to before, but there's no feedback on bumps and curves. But in terms of weight of the wheel, it's there. Like, the weight of the wheel is identical. But curves, there's just nothing. Like, you can literally just go... The only time you've got no feeling, it just crashes. It just feels smooth when you're going over a curb until you spin. And then you feel the impact with the barrier. So, hitting the barrier... You kind of get a bit of a feel for it when you do whack into the barrier, but that's about it. I'm gonna lose the plot. I did that on purpose, Gavin, just so you know. I drove over the curb on purpose there. I'm just trying to test stuff out. Which one was right? So that's my setting for PS5 mode. I've got to make a decision to which one I'm gonna go with. And with this, you need to change this, don't you? So that needs to go. Let me just try that. Such a troll, isn't he, Patrick? He's such a troll. Thank you, Patrick, mate, for the PLN 8.99. You're a troll, but I'll let you off because it's you. Thank you very much for the support, mate. You're a legend. Appreciate all your donations, mate. Thank you so much. Big thumbs up and legend emote for Patrick the Tree Man. We're gonna call him. We should just call him the Tree Surgeon, really. So now that it's too light through there. So what did I change before? So that put that back to 100. I've lowered the in-game settings, so maybe go higher on the wheel with lower in-game might feel a bit better. Oh, wait there. Well, that's not right. I've got the wrong setting on here. Let me change that. Something's changed since I've been messing with it. Let me change this back. I think that's supposed to be off, to be honest, but we'll see. Let me go back into the settings that they recommend. Come on, website, load up. Right. INERT. What? Nin. Off. Okay. INTERP is free. Intensity. We don't want it that high. I don't want that high. I'll put that up to 100 though, actually. They don't make any difference, so let's just try this. I'd obviously been messing with stuff. I've knocked one of the settings on that shouldn't be on, but come on. Please just work for me. Get a setting that I like so I can just concentrate on my lap time. What do you need? It's 10:30. It's a bit too light through there. Honestly, Brett, I don't want to switch. I'd rather just stick with this and try and figure it out, if I'm honest, mate. But I appreciate the offer, you legend. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to stick with the GTDD Pro, obviously, because I'm partnered with Fanatec, so I want to stick with it. Just needs a bit more weight here now. 1 second. That just needs a bit more weight on the wheel. Or, wait there, let me try going up on the in-game setting. That might actually be better. It might be better to go to 9 on that. Let's try that. See what this feels like. Right, as soon as I've done that to 9, when I brake, I get that vibration. The TGT's broken, Maxi. From what people have been saying, like I'm getting that weird, like it's basically clipping when braking. So I need to go down on that because when I'm braking it, I can feel it clipping, which is horrible. Force feedback sensitivity. So reading this right, let's just come out of there and go back in. Right, wait there. More responsive to changes the steering wheel will become. When this value is lower, steering becomes gentler when driving in a straight line. Increasing or decreasing these values allows you to adjust the controls to suit your driving style. That doesn't really help. Doesn't really help, does it? I don't like clipping when braking because I can feel it like on the vibration. It's horrible. I want it to feel smooth in braking because then when it's doing that, it's creating understeer when the clipping's kicking in because it's making the wheel go straight. Try that on 70 a minute. It's doing it there. I could feel it again, so that needs to go back down. Try again. Feels like, I don't know if you know what I mean, but it feels like hovery. Feels like the tires are hovering over the surface and not actually connected to the road, especially in these slow corners. Can't be right, can it? It just can't be right to feel like that. Put this to 120 and see what happens. I know that I didn't like it before, but I'm just going to try it now. Still feels 120. That's what I don't like about it. This weird, like, flimsy center, like. What does this actually do? Right, I'm going to go maximum on this and just see what it actually does to the wheel. Why? What's wrong with bacon? That's creating a weird feeling in there. Now that I can see what that's doing, you don't want that. That's not a nice feeling. So we'll go back down to 4. Why? What's bacon doing? I don't know what he's doing. He was all right before. I haven't even read any of the messages that he said. I haven't seen any. We've tried purple. It's shit, mate. Purple. It's there. Okay, it's got the weight to it, but it just doesn't have the feeling. If you know what I mean. On the, you don't get the feeling that you need on like the road surface. It's just there's nothing. There's no compromise between the two. Why? What was offensive? What? Who to? To me or to you lot? I haven't even read. I haven't even read. I didn't see. I'm trying to figure stuff out. So apologies if I've not read any comments. I'm trying to get something that I like the feel of. I know that some people might be like, use this, but at the end of the day, I tried the settings that other people have recommended, and it wasn't right for me. I mean, you saw. You saw what happened. Yeah, there's no need to start insulting people. That's just really pointless, isn't it? Honestly, Tony, we've tried all this. We've tried all this. We've tried it. We've been there. We've done everything Fanatec says, and I just don't like the feel of it. Like anything that Fanatec have told you on their website, I've tried it. I just don't like the feel of it. I just want it back to what it was before, if I'm honest. Like, I had the wheel feeling how it felt on GT Sport, and it was good, but right, that's just see if we can just need that bit there to have a bit more weight on it, and I don't know how to get the weight into that part of it. What does this do? Right, so that's on 50 at the moment. Let's just play with this as I'm driving and see what it does. Just going up gradually to see what this setting does, see how it affects it. That's making it way heavier. Right, 1 second. Now it's like delayed and it's turning when you've got that on high. Doesn't want to turn. Feels very like there's latency or something. Yeah, the TGT is even worse. Like, that's a bigger problem for TGT users. Let's go. So if that makes that effect, surely then 60 might be better. That's having the effect that I want in a way. Right, let's go to the other setting now and do the same for that one. It's this one here. Let's go all the way up to 100 and see what this does. Right, this is making big. I can feel that massively. This is the setting that's causing the wheel to do crazy shit. I can tell already. Because I'm going to go to 100% now and see what it feels like. So 100% there. Oh, it feels so strange, really strange. I just want it to feel nice, how I had it before. I loved the feedback before the update. I felt like in control of the car. Now, don't feel it. New set. I want some weight on the wheel. I can't get any weight, chat. It's annoying me. What does 0 do if I go down to 0? I'm testing stuff out, so I'm not driving. I'm just trying to. I'm testing force feedback. I'm not driving this properly right now. I'm not that shit. They've mentioned it in the update notes, obviously for the patch. They have mentioned this, that they've changed the settings, but they've obviously something's not working correct, because I don't think the wheels should be as like you shouldn't be having to max out your wheel force feedback to feel anything. That's not the way force feedback should work, really. $110 maybe, and then try and change this. Wrong setting. All right, let's see if we can get this. It's doing it again. It's yanking at it again. I can feel it. The only thing I can think is we shouldn't be doing this a day before the official season. It's really frustrating. Like, we should be practicing the track. Let's see what this feels like. Right, I'm gonna start a lap. Let's go for a lap and let's work with this and see if this feels like, if I can get used to this setting here. Nothing like what they've put on the website, but like you've got constant power steering on. It's giving you really horrible feelings in slow corners. Like, I'll be right. Low through there. There's no feel of the car through the corners, chat. It's like, it's so light and flimsy. Like, I can't feel anything through the corners. Baffling. See you later, Chris. See you later, mate. Thank you for coming in as well. It's either compatibility mode and don't feel feedback, or this and just have no feeling in the corners. At the moment, I feel like compatibility mode is faster. Mike, thank you for another $5 donation, you absolute legend. Key, do you think the curves are about to affect the non-sports feedback over the curves? I did hear that they patched the boost. People would get an So are you on about the boost in the car? Do you mean the Super Formula boost? Yeah, they have fixed that. But the curb, there was a glitch, right? I think they found out about it at Fuji. So there was a glitch at Fuji where people were running onto the curb in a weird way, and it was increasing, like the car was gaining acceleration from it. So people were starting to glitch this on certain tracks, and they were getting like a tenth or two out of your lap times, and they were gaining quite a bit. I don't know if you ever saw it at Fuji. There was, I think it was there's turn one, so it was turn one. Turn 4, if you count that, like if you count the really long right hand corner as one corner, It was turn the left hand after that. There was a curb on the right there. What people were doing, they were accelerating off of it, and it was boosting them by about 8 miles per hour ahead of what they should be. So they were gaining like a few tenths on a lap. So it was really strange what it was doing, but don't know if that's had an impact on the force feedback. Could be, maybe, don't know. I don't know enough about coding to be able to answer that really. So yeah, I wouldn't want to comment on it because I don't know. But yeah, thank you for the donation, Mike. By the way, you're legend. Appreciate the support. Yeah, absolutely. Get that thumbs up and bit of the legend emote out for the support by Mike. I think that's his second or third donation today. Appreciate all the support, Mike. Absolute legend. I have to. I can't deal with that vibrating through the corners, chat. I have to use compatibility because it's... Imagine someone doing this, right, when you're driving your car, shaking you like that through the corner. That's what's happening there. Like, it's as if the front tires are bouncing for me. I'm going to have to check out and make sure my wheel's up to date tomorrow. Well, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow morning. I will update my wheel, make sure everything's fully updated on it, because maybe there's an update that I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure it's up to date because I've got the Fanatec thingy on there. What do you call it? The Fanatec tells you when there's an update and that. So I'm gonna have to check if there's an issue because at the moment it feels very strange. Like, yeah, it was almost as if the wheel spin off the tires was creating it was like the wheel spin off the tires was creating like an acceleration boost from the curb. It was something strange. This is really I have no idea. Try that. That. So stressful that they had a game that worked fine, and now I can't find anything that feels right for me. Right. Feels so weird to go over a curb and feel nothing. I've tried other people's settings. You might have, if you go back in this, we've tried loads of people's settings. It doesn't work for me. Something's not right. So I'm wondering if my wheel isn't fully up to date or something. Yeah, I'm not getting the vibrating on the braking there now. It's just feels smoother in the braking because we're not getting that horrible like stuttering feeling. I can't see the version on the wheel. No, not at the moment. I could do it if I turned it off, but let's just do a lap. Let's just get a lap in here, and then I think I'm going to have to go with this setting though, because this is the setting that I feel more comfortable with, the compatibility mode. I feel more comfortable using this than the PlayStation mode, the PS5 mode. ACC 4 on PC it's pretty solid, but don't know about PS5. I haven't tried the PS5 version. All I know is that it's not that brilliant from what people have said. Like, I know the online's pretty much a waste of time. I know it runs alright, but I think I think the force feedback is still a little bit different to the PC. Oh shit. Can't. It's a bit unpredictable because you're not feeling the bumps on the road here at the moment. You're just feeling weight to the wheel without any vibration or anything. Still non-existent, Ben. Okay. I mean, I might do it because I use digit settings and we can't be... There's something different because, like, I don't think his wheel was reacting how my wheel was reacting with the same settings, which is really baffling, to be honest, because if you're using the same settings, then surely it should react the same, but it wasn't reacting the same. I'll update it tomorrow and just get it up to date. Anyway, make sure it is. It might already be up to date, but... Hello. It's a break. I'm having trouble with braking with this compatibility mode in terms of... It's almost like it's hard to get the speed in the corners because you're not feeling the force feedback. Has anyone tried the CSL? Has anyone tried the CSL? What is it like? Anyone know anything about it? Like, how does it feel? Really, Deadeye? Might have to. No, I don't really want to put that wheel back on. But I might have to if braking feels strange as well, Nello, for you. Okay. Different people are getting different things, aren't they? You seem to be having the same issue as I'm having with the braking then. Makes me wonder about this game having a major bug in there that's affecting different people, because the fact that me and Digit, I tried his settings, his is fine and mine is totally different. That's not a good sign. That's quite a worrying sign, that. Because it was like almost a different game, like in terms of the way the wheel was behaving. It must be, all I can think is it could be the car, but would the car make that much of a difference? The boost kit works on PS5, yeah it does. Of course it does. On GTDD Pro, the boost kit definitely works. Oh, is Digit on a CSL? Really? Oh well, that if that's the case, then it would be totally different. Villa, thank you for the 449, you legend. Chat, can we get a legend shout out there for Villa? And the 449 for super chat. Took it to Mr. Tyre for wheel alignment and balancing. Take it to Mr. National Tyres over here. I have to take it to National Tyres and get it aligned. Probably come out worse though. Oh right, he's on the DD Pro. Okay. I'm confused. So, chat, can we get a big legend shout out and a thumbs up for Villa though for the support, please? Yeah, there's no feedback in slow corners at all. Nothing on this compatibility mode. Nothing. That's what's an... Oh, so he's not got the boost kit on. Okay. That's probably what the difference is then, isn't it? That is why then, if he's not got the boost kit, that's the difference between the boost kit and... Okay. Maybe we needed to tone the settings down a little bit from what he had. I reckon it was the FEI that was causing it with his settings. I'll just use my settings from the... I'm just using my settings I was using before the patch at the moment here. Like, this feels alright, it's just that there's no force feedback on the curves, and on slow corners it's very muted. But through a corner, like, the weight of the wheel through a corner now feels how it was before the update, but without any force feedback. If you know what I mean, if that kind of makes sense. So I've got the wheel weight, I'm just not getting any feedback of what the car's doing, and it makes it a bit unpredictable. They'll start it. The season will definitely start tomorrow, Stephen. This is PD. They don't give a shit, to be honest. They don't care. They just start. I mean, the fact that they announced the championship before even the update came out. So no matter what the update did, they announced it and just went ahead with it. It says a lot about them. Like, they don't care. They just want to get it underway. They don't care about cars being broken, BOP. They're not bothered. They just want to get the championship started. I mean, I know there's problems. We know, Stephen, but they trust me, they ain't going to cancel the season. I can tell you that 100%. They will go ahead with this. No question at all. It'll be going ahead tomorrow. Yeah, the 48 hours notice is pretty crazy. The fact that it starts tomorrow is mind-blowing. Like, I'm also pretty confused by that. Yeah, the braking feels very weird for me at the moment. Like, feels like the ABS is off sometimes and it's locking up. But I'm sure other people are getting the same feeling as well. So it starts tomorrow at 7 PM in UK time. It's weird, they started it later now, so not sure why it's not 5 PM, but yeah, 7 PM apparently. Get off the curb. No, I'm on about the way it's like locking up on brake secure, Bacon, mate. It's definitely, it never used to do that before. Well, I never experienced that before the update with the weird locking up, the way it's almost feels like something's stuttering, and then you're getting a vibration in braking. When it on PS5 mode it does that. On this mode it's not as bad, but you're still getting a weird sensation though. I think Kaus is not bothering with it. I don't think he's even wasting his time with the game at the moment. I think he said that he's just going to leave it. Yeah, I mean, it is tempting to just get the CSL out and use that until they fix it, but I just don't know, because it's a ball ache of moving it around as well. died. Honestly, Maxi, I can't really boycott it. I want to do it because it's good. It's bad for my channel to boycott it. I know it sounds selfish, but you know, I'm gonna get the views on the channel tomorrow. And if I don't do it, someone else will do it, and then they'll get the views, and that affects my channel. So I ain't gonna boycott it. If I'm honest, I'll be doing it, mate. Not that might sound really selfish, but it's my job. Wow, that's so weird on the braking. My job, I've got to focus on my channel, so oh, so much understeer through there. I mean, we'll do the first slot, so we'll go live probably about 6 and have a warm-up. I'm going to try and sort this out in the day tomorrow, like, see if I can get somewhere with this. I mean, I've tried everything, though. I've tried so many different settings, and it just, I feel like I've just got to go with my old settings on compatibility, on this compatibility mode. I feel like that's the only way I'm going to get any feel out of it. So this is an awful lap. I mean, we can definitely get down to 8:03 because I know I'm like 5 seconds off pace at least here, way off pace. But ooh. Almost got to guess when the car's going to snap because you're not getting the force feedback. You kind of have to predict it, if you know what I mean. It's not the easiest, so you like got to estimate when it's going to lose grip. Well, 1 second, let me just get through this corner. Joe, thank you so much for the $5, mate, you legend. Chat, can we get a legend emote out there for Joe? Big thumbs up in the chat as well, please, if you haven't got that legend emote. Appreciate the $5 though, absolute legend. Glad to see I'm not the only one that knows it's force feedback being messing with you. Yeah, it's a known issue. Loads of people are, it's if you're on a GTDD Pro, some of the Thrustmaster wheels, you're gonna notice it. Just the way it is at the moment, unfortunately. Force feedback to 50 would feel even worse. I've tried going low. It makes it feel flimsy and unusable. So I won't be going any lower on that. But what I'm going to do is just leave it. We've done a lot of streaming today, so maybe give it a rest. We're going to use compatibility mode because I know I can get an 803 because I'm not pushing it. I'm just talking to you lot. So if I can get an 803 and 802, that might be good enough to get us 300 points. If I can get 300 points tomorrow, then I'm done and dusted, chat. That'll do me. I will take it and run because I think why this game's like this, we just get the points that we can and move on and wait for the next round or wait for the next patch because hopefully the next update will fix a lot of stuff. Fingers crossed it'll fix some things, but oh well. I think compatibility mode seems to be the best mode to go with for pace, in my view. It seems to be easier to control the car and the braking, whereas on PS5 mode, the braking was it was weird. There was some sort of issue with it. So I'm going to stick to this and try my best tomorrow. Not expecting much, but we'll do it, and we'll hopefully give you some entertainment tomorrow. That's the main thing. So yeah, if we give you some entertainment, you know, if we get 300 points, it's a start, isn't it? All right. Oh, Deadeye! thank you for the £8.99 as well. Before we end there, thank you very much for the donation. If nothing else, I'm sure your honesty about the situation is appreciated. Yeah, I mean, can't hide from it. There's an issue with the game. You can't, it's not just me that knows that. I mean, you only had to watch today's first stream. You might have like if you were in the stream and you're in now, you'll know, you'll be able to tell people. I literally went out on track. I think it was at Monza on time trial, and was like, whoa, something feels wrong. Like, it felt so weird. I knew straight away something felt off. I thought my wheel wasn't. I thought I'd like not connected my wheel or something properly, or it was really random. But I basically felt like there was no force feedback, and I said straight away, I was like, this doesn't feel right. What's going on with the force feedback? This feels very weird. And then everyone started coming into my stream and saying, there's something not right with the wheel. So everyone's feeling it. Everyone's got the same problems. We just have to go with the compatibility mode and just try and figure it out. Just get used to it. I'll time trial it tomorrow on this mode. I'll get myself zoned in on how the car behaves here. Get the lap time down to an 8:03 or something. I know I can do that. Or an 8:02. As long as I'm within 3 seconds of Baptist or something like that, I'll be happy. 3 or 4 seconds. I know he's very quick around here, so that's what I'll aim to do. And then just try and enjoy it. Chat, can we get a legend emote out and a big thumbs up for Deadeye as well, please? For the support in the stream. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for all the support today. We've had another very big day for support in the stream, so I appreciate all the likes. We're 6 away from 500, by the way, so we only need 6 more likes to smash the 500 likes. And we've had a lot of support with memberships today and, you know, donations and things. So I'm very, very grateful to all you people that are helping me do this. Hopefully we can get used to it. And, yeah, compatibility mode is the purple mode, Randy. So hopefully we'll get used to it and we'll just we'll have some fun tomorrow, hopefully. That's all we can hope for, isn't it? Whatever happens tomorrow, if we finish last, we finish last. Can't do anything about it, can we? We just try and have fun, and other people are going to be struggling as well. It won't be just me that's struggling. There'll be other people that will be struggling. So it's just going to be a case of just doing the best we can. But hopefully it'll be entertaining. It's a shame there's no strategy again for the race. It's just flat out from start to finish. There's no strategy at all tomorrow. It's just a flat out race, which again, don't know why, but it's PD and their settings. So we just have to race it and see what happens. But I will be live tomorrow. I'll be live before the race even starts, probably hopefully around 6 o'clock, something like that. Give ourselves an hour to warm up. And then we're not going to do the last slot, because the last slot race starts at 11 p.m. So unless, I mean, we'll see. I don't think we will be, because that'll take us through to like midnight. And I don't think many people are going to be in the EU are going to want to be racing then. So we'll probably only do like 3 or 4 slots at most. And then, yeah, see how we get on. But thank you all for coming in. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the likes. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night and have fun whatever you're doing. See you later, everyone.